Hello everyone and welcome to the MFPW.
This scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Camden, New Jersey, weighing 170 pounds, Hughes!
And welcome to Now That's What I Call Pro Wrestling 22. Alongside Ryan Oliver Flynn, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we are getting things started with some middleweight action right off the bat here as we have Hughes in the ring. And Ryan, we've got a rather interesting, not quite newcomer, but we'll let Derek T. Lewis introduce him.
Here's the fight from Linden, New Jersey, weighing 160 pounds, Ryan Rosario!
Look at that not bad, but as I was saying, you know this kid is only 18 years old?
Yeah, certainly has his future ahead of him. Well, there is the bell, and I have a feeling this is going to be high octane to say the least.
You guys feeling each other out?
Oh, there's a handshake as well. A little respect, you like to see it. Now countering, and now there's a headlock as well. Oh, trying to step on the back of the knee to get the separation, and does, and now working on the wrist lock.
I think they're going for a little bit more of a ground game right now, and then maybe later in the match we'll be seeing them flipping and flopping.
Perhaps trying to psych each other out in a sense, probably try to go against both their game plans. I think there's an expectation for both to take to the air, for things to be much faster paced, and just perhaps shaking things up a little bit, although you see the crisp counters here, trying to gain that upper hand. And now, oh, O'Connor roll here. 1, 2, and Hughes able to kick out.
Stand off right now.
I like that. Come on.
And now the headlock takeover here from Rosario. Now the head scissor. Able to roll through, and now back into the headlock here. Oh, wait, quick rollover. 2, trying to catch him napping, and almost did for the 3.
Come on. You're not getting out of it.
Hughes was looking for an escape there, but Rosario hanging on to that headlock. Now he's able to get some separation, an arm drag, and hopefully that gets, well, now there's arm drag the other way.
Going move for move with each other.
Oh, clothesline up and over the top to the outside.
It's my time. He's not getting this W. I am.
Oh, and there's that inexperience coming into play, just getting a little too close to the ropes and right into Hafiz's reach for the trip. Shoulder tackle.
Going for the hip toss.
Yep, pace quickening here. Big clothesline misses. Hughes looking for the neck breaker. Elbow stops it. And now Rosario hits it the other way. Now hooks the leg, 2, and Hughes able to kick out. You can see, trying to shake the cobwebs a little bit.
Brian's saying game over, it's over. Oh, wait.
Well, he got the side kick, but got a piece of it.
Could that be enough?
1, 2, and no.
No.
see the wheels turning for Hughes here, trying to figure out what it will take to put away the young upstart Rosario. Plants the face down and, oh wow, hooked both legs too, and is able to get him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 4 minutes, 11 seconds. The winner of this bout, Hughes!
Just able to cinch in with that tiger roll, hooks both arms behind and rolls over, and was able to get Rosario's shoulders down for the 3 count. But you can see there the show of respect. Something tells me this isn't the last that we're going to see of these two, and I'm all for it.
What do we have next for Ron?
Well, coming up, we've got Tough Tim Hughes in action. That'll be coming up momentarily, but later tonight we have 6 title matches all set up for you. Some of them you've seen advertised on various social media for the MFPW. The Supersonic Championship on the line. Travis Jacobs against LSG. We also have the tag titles 3-on-3, even though it's a tag title match. All 3 members of the Golden Era kind of freebirding their way into defending against Nick Batty, Christian Rocco, and Wonder Boy Brian Morris. But let's go to Derek T. Lewis in the ring.
Scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Tough USA, weighing 178 pounds, Tough Tim Hughes.
Oh, there is Hughes, and he is, looks like he's all hooped up here.
He's looking pretty tough right now. He's looking all fired up.
The tough guy B-ball jersey as the towel tossed over to the referee. Well, Dave Sagan, as you see here, certainly no shortage of confidence. I attempted to talk to him in the back. It wouldn't really give me much of the time of day.
How's it going? Oh, it's going great, Tim. How's it going? Great. Good. How's it going? You ready to wrestle? I'm ready to wrestle. All right, we're ready to wrestle here. You guys ready for wrestling? More. I'm ready. Ready? Yeah, let's do it. Ring the bell.
Well, we certainly have a conversation going in the early part here. And oh.
I'm vaccinated and tested, thank you.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt here. Seems like a nice guy. He's got a red beard with blonde hair, same like me, right? Texas. Right, yeah, Texas. All right. Oh!
And a right hand, and that all the way from deep in the heart of Texas, and Sagan with the early advantage here.
Just stomping away at him at the corner with the uppercut.
I had you fooled. Shut up.
Oh, now those axe handles from Tough Tim Hughes. Oh! All the way over into the outside, and a rough landing there for Dave Sagan. And now a head of steam here from Hughes. A little bit of a head fake. Oh, and leg trip on the apron.
That cannot feel good. On the apron, the hardest part of the ring for Ron.
Not that any part of it is soft by any means. And, oh! As now Sagan rolling Hughes in, hooks the leg, 2 and about a half. Sagan taking umbrage with the referee's count. It was consistent.
He's got that Texas strong style. I can see that.
Oh, and a clothesline there from Sagan. Hughes reeling, cover 2, and does get the left shoulder up. But Hughes looking for a little separation, gasping for air, and now Sagan just kind of dragging across the face here. Now over into the corner. Side slam. No, into the backbreaker. Hooks the leg again. And again, Hughes able to power out, just showing that toughness that is part of his moniker.
Tim Hughes is just trying to absorb the energy from the crowd to help him win in this match.
Well, there's always been a certain charm to tough Tim Hughes over the years here in the MFPW. He was the first ever Supersonic Champion. And also held the tag title on one occasion in his career here in the MFPW. So Sagan certainly being put to the test here and doing rather well in the early going. Looking for the back suplex here, but able to shift the weight. A bit of a wild clothesline there, and oh, now planted face first. Here's the cover 2, and no. Looking here, and rolls through. Scoop and a slam, and well, you can see the damage that had been done to Hughes earlier. And there's the Tamala splash.
Going to the top is Tim Hughes.
Looking perhaps for the Super Tamala splash, but taking a little too much time, and now both up on the ropes. A series of forearms, though. Sagan back down, and here's the Super Tamala splash. 1, 2, and 3.
And that's all she wrote for rounds. That's all she wrote.
The official time, 4 minutes, 55 seconds. The winner of this bout, Tough Tim Hughes.
Another victory in the book for Tough Tim Hughes.
Sagan still having a few parting words on his way out as he rolls his way back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Classy Max Sterling!
Oh, well, I didn't have this on my format sheet here.
A little bit of a surprise too for Ron.
You never know what to expect.
Max Sterling looking good, looking classy.
Would you expect otherwise? Well, let's see what he has to say.
How's everybody tonight? I think he was waiting for me to do the thing.
Oh, yeah, just do it. Just do it. Yeah!
Alright. So obviously I'm back, right? Been a while, had a couple shows back now, but I really wanted to come out and actually
show these days, and I've been looking around, and I know that I said that when I came back I was going to go right after whoever the champ was, but I feel like being gone for so long, that isn't very classy. You know, it's not very classy for me to just say, hey, I'm back, and I want a shot at the title. That wouldn't be fair to y'all, especially I'm sure there's some new faces who aren't very familiar with me, but so I just wanted to say that I'm going to earn and do it the right way, the classy way. I'm going to earn my title shot because I am still gunning for it. I still think that I'm one of the best here. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to everybody in the back. And as far as all these new faces, you know, I can't wait to face them in the ring. You know, I had, Jason Morgan last show. There's so many other guys I want to fight in this ring, see what they could do. And who knows, you know, it might be time for a Classic Collective 2.0. You know, I might need to pick out some guys that I think are going to be the next level. Because if there's one thing Max Sterling knows, it's talent. I mean, look at Samuel, you know, he's doing big things. Goldie is one of the top stars on this show. I don't know if you guys remember Andy, the asset. He's not here. Guess what? He's a CEO of his own company. He may not be in wrestling, but he's still doing big things in business world. Why? Because I saw that. Okay, Marvelous is killing the middleweight medallion division. So if there's one thing that I know, it's talent, and I'm gonna keep my eye out when I start facing all these new guys, and I'm gonna see just who I think is gonna be that next level. So enjoy the rest of the show tonight. I'm gonna keep my eyes open. I hope you guys keep your eyes open. Maybe I'll ask you guys for some feedback. I don't know, but enjoy the rest of the show. Okay, thank you for your time.
So there you have it, a potential new Classy Collective, and Classy Max Sterling saying he's going to do things the classy way as far as climbing the ranks here in the MFPW after such a lengthy absence.
Now I'm just hungry for some pizza.
That's what you took out of all of that?
Well, I mean, it's good to have Max back. Don't get me wrong.
But your first thought was pizza. Oh, Oliver, I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
Not much you can.
Well, let's go to the ring here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and then it's for the Monster Victory Arena Championship with a 1-hour time limit. Introducing first, the challenger from Paulsboro, New Jersey, weighing 170 pounds. He's it. He's Bennett. He's Interim. Bennett!
See a martini being served here to Bennett, and an interesting pregame hydration. But here comes the middleweight medallion holder.
The MF Arena champion.
Or the arena champion. Yeah, Michelle's had so many titles.
Representing unstable, she's the monster hiding under your bed. That thing that goes boom in the night. She's the friend of the night. She is the queen of the undead. And the reigning, defending Monster Factory Arena Champion, Michelle!
She's had so many titles, and I think with Classy Max mentioning Marvelous in the middleweight division, it was just kind of rattling around in my brain here.
Yes, Michelle has.
What can I say? Nothing's stable when it comes to these folks being around.
I mean, I can even tell you that, but yeah, Michelle's held almost every title there is here to hold in the MFPW.
I don't think that's legal.
And there it is, the MF Arena Championship. And there is the bell, and we've certainly We certainly see the crowd behind Michelle here.
Anthony Bennett getting out of harm's way. Grabbing that martini again.
Bennett saying, I'm way too sober for this. If I had $1 for every time I've said that.
You'd probably have $1.
Oh no, I could probably make a nice down payment on a car at this point.
But back to the action for Ron.
Wow, it seems to be hitting Bennett a little hard on that one. Perhaps it was stirred and not shaken. Now here's the waist lock here from Bennett. Oh, now trapping the arms and looking for the kiss of death. Something tells me that's not a Disney Princess True Love first kiss there. Oh, now the tie up here. Wait a minute. Ooh, sending Michelle's shoulder first into the post. Oh, looking for the roll up perhaps, and planting Michelle down. Certainly innovative offense here from Bennett. Suplex, hangs on.
Going for an armbar of sorts. Trying to get it locked in.
Easier said than done.
Oh, and he's got it locked in now.
Able to roll through, get an escape, and
Almost threw him halfway across the ring.
kind of a belly-to-belly Beal there, and plants down 2 and no. This crowd has interesting ideas of entertainment. Oh. Bennett with that vermouth slam of his.
Also Bennett going up to the top rope.
And high top headbutt. Missing the target.
A little bit of alcohol, blow to the head. That's not a good combo.
Well, ducks the clothesline there. Michelle to the midsection. Now Firen's carry. Cover 2 and no.
Stay patient, Michelle. Stay patient. Come on, Michelle.
Oh, Bennett having that scouted.
Rockabye baby.
Come on, Michelle.
Into a face buster.
Up shoots the half, 2 and just inching that left shoulder off the mat before the 3 is Michelle.
This is a world-class match with 2 world-class athletes that we should be seeing on television.
I wholeheartedly agree there, and now looking for the crucifix bomb, but no. Delights out. Cover 2 and no.
Only a half second away from retaining her MF Arena Championship.
Now that's what I call pro wrestling.
Sounds like a good name for a show. That's why we have it here. Now, up on the shoulders here, looking for the modest driver, but wriggling through, looking for the sunset flip. 1, 2, and just got the shoulder up, but now it's trying to trap the neck. Oh, now rolls through the other way, too, and no. Kick to the midsection. Ducks the clothesline. And crucifix bomb. Oh, looking for the second half of Shaken Not Stirred. Not able to get it. Cross body block caught by Michelle. Up on the shoulders. Modest driver. 1, 2, and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 6 minutes, 8 seconds. The winner of this bout, and still gets the victory, Arena Champion, Michelle.
Well, Michelle getting the modest driver and getting the victory and still holding on to the MF Arena Champion show. Wait a minute now. Westfield Kelly.
He wants his championship back.
Oh, Michelle calling him out. Michelle saying, I'm ready. Westfield opting to pick his spot, just making his presence felt perhaps.
I think he's just trying to tell Michelle, keep eyes in the back of her head.
Entirely likely, but for now, that unstable duo holding on to the MF Arena Championship. Perhaps I got a little ahead of myself here, as coming up next we have the interim middleweight medallion title on the line. Marvelous, a former holder of that middleweight medallion.
180 days, I believe.
He certainly held it for quite a while.
Now he's looking to face now two-time middleweight medallion holder.
His opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 154 pounds. He is the current holder of the middleweight medallion. The next big deal, the energy. What's up,
That's why they call him the Energy, Ferran.
I figured he was coming over your way. Former tag team champion, of course. Along with yourself.
98 days we held those titles, Ferran. And now he's current two-time middleweight medallion holder.
And no love lost between these two. This will be the 7th time these two have faced off one-on-one. And head-to-head, Marvelous has a 5-1 record. The one defeat was in that ladder match this past summer.
Daniel, you ready? Marvelous, you ready?
And now for Alexander to hold on to this. He's going to do something that, as they get the crowd fired up here.
And Daniel has been, we've been talking recently, and he's been telling me that just because he won the medallion in that ladder match, he has never pinned Marvelous. He's never pinned his shoulders to the ground 1, 2, 3, and he's looking to do that today to get that burden off of his chest.
Absolutely, in those numerous matches, including multi-person matches, Alexander has not pinned Marvelous, and in order to hang on to that interim middleweight medallion, he is going to have to do just that, or perhaps even make Marvelous submit.
Down the corner, guys. Let's go. Back to center. 1, 2, 3.
Now, but you have to wonder, as now a quick roll over here, and just got 2. You have to wonder, two competitors who are so familiar with one another, what does one do to change up their game plan as they pretty much have everything scouted?
They just gotta look deep into their arsenal and find something I've never used before.
Now over to the other side. Arm drag, now arm drag the other way.
Right back into the headlock takeover. These two know each other so well.
Oh, now trying to bridge out of the head scissors here. And is able to kick out of it. Now right back onto that head. Over the other way here as Marvelous continuing the offense. And now it's Marvelous with the headlock. You see Marvelous taking note of that very thing.
He's saying you never pinned me and you're not going to tonight.
Oh, now back over the other way. Pace quickening here, up and over the top. Kind of alluding to my point here. He said, I know you too well, and now there's the scoop and the slam. Oh, and dropping the knee. Hooks the leg, 2, and kick out. The other way, boot to the face.
Leaving no energy behind.
Oh, and being driven right down onto the back too, and Alexander kicks out. Drop kick to the face.
He does like saying he likes to kick people in the face.
And the back as well, apparently.
very experienced with using his legs.
Get back to center. Let's go.
Oh, they both are. That is what's made their matches extremely exciting and entertaining over the years. And oh, wow.
Kick to the back of the head. Going for the knees.
Notice he didn't try to call for it, tried to throw him off a little bit. Quick 2 count and sling blade. Hooks the leg, 2 and you're saying an opinion by any means. Wow, what a forearm.
Get out of the
I
corner.
think he's just trying to go right through him.
Let's go. 1, 2.
Wait. Caught and buckle bomb. And a spine buster. Wait, what? We got to see a marvelous, well, apparently not, looking for the cutter. Oh, looking for a cutter, perhaps. Trifecta of elbows, get some separation. Marvelous head of steam.
Oh! What? A Spanish fly in the middle of the ring.
Ay, Dios mío.
Both men are down.
2, 3,
Referee's at a 3 count.
4.
If they get to 10, then that'll be a double count up unless they get to their feet, which Alexander has. And now, oh wait, quick roll through here. 2 and, oh, over the other way, 2 and,
1, 2.
oh. Near side cradle. Oh, what a clothesline. And Alexander feeling the momentum.
He's feeling the energy.
Head of steam here. And wait, trip down.
Looking to eat the feet. Looks like he's going for the 2-6-7.
Oh, but lands on his feet.
Roll through.
Saw Marvelous moving at the last moment. There's that knee and a forearm.
Oh. Oh.
And right onto the knee with that backbreaker. Marvelous. There's that dark portal. 1, 2, and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 8 minutes, 33 seconds. The winner of this bout, and now the interim holder of the MPW middleweight medallion, Marvelous.
One of these days, Daniel Alexander is going to get a clean victory over Marvelous. One of these days.
Oh, wait a minute. Alexander snatching it out of his hands, the middleweight medallion.
I mean, he feels like it's rightfully his, but
Oh, well, there you go. A show of respect here from these two noted rivals.
Wait a minute. Well, look.
And wait, what? Oh! Jafar! He is the middleweight medallion holder, is Jafar, and he had been out with COVID protocol, but looks as though he's back and making his presence felt.
Jafar has lost his mind right now.
This is a side of Jafar I've never seen before. Oh, no, no. Oh, no!
Face straight into the ring post. You might have a broken nose, a broken face, broken something.
Can we get some help out here? Jafar, what are you doing?
Oh, man.
Oh,
no. This cannot be good.
Look at the dent in the chair.
I don't even know what to say anymore, Baron.
Well, that sadistic smile and smirk on the face of Jafar, I think, speaks volumes as he tosses the interim middleweight medallion over to Marvelous and now stands over him, foot on torso, continuing the trash talk after wailing both Marvelous and Daniel Alexander with that chair on numerous occasions. Just an absolute... You're the real champ. You also have some disgusting act here, Jafar. Unfortunate that we had that on our air live here. That is absolutely disgusting of a display by our middleweight medallion holder. Referee's checking on Alexander and Marvelous here.
Both of them trying to leave under their own power.
Referee's bringing some assistance here, thank goodness. After that display, we're going to attempt to move on here. And
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest here for you this evening. This individual is an Emmy Award-winning broadcaster. He is the host of Extreme Life of Matt Hardy, the Wives of Wrestling podcast, and Up for Debate with our very own Denny Cage. And he, without a shadow of a doubt, is a world-renowned pro wrestling talent scout. Tonight, making his MFPW debut, the one, the only, Sean Alba!
well, I guess his stint with me over on commentary doesn't count. But either way, the Emmy Award-winning John Alba. Oh, look at that. He's got the Emmy Award with him.
Because of course he does, Ron. Of course he does.
I've held one of those before. That is the real deal.
much for that studious introduction. Now, normally, when you see someone that's dressed like me step foot in a new ring for the first time, right, you do the one chance, you see the suit blazer, the popped collar, the hair. You probably expect someone like me to say something like, "You people better respect me." Right? Exactly. You see, this is the world-famous Monster Factory, so I respect each and every one of you. So much so that tonight I want to let you in on a little secret. You see, pro wrestling is built on a magic trick. Objects in the mirror are just a little bit closer than they appear. And sometimes you see a magician that captivates you. He can turn water into wine. He can make a stack of cards turn into a flock of doves. Sometimes they're just so authentic that their credibility is undeniable. I am the Emmy award-winning John Alba. And every single day I go to work, I work with world-renowned names like Kurt Angle, Jim Ross, Eric Bischoff, Matt freaking Hardy, Danny Cage. Well, some names I guess are a little more world-renowned than others. Alas, using the transitive property, anyone who associates with John Alba is world-renowned. Now, I heard Max earlier, and he said that there's some talent to be scouted, so here's a question that I pose to the entire locker room. Why be world-famous when you can be world-renowned? So all of you can get your laughs in, but here's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to sit right over there, and I'm going to wait for someone to answer that question. And if anyone chooses not to, if they choose to look in the other direction, if they dare say, "No, I do not want to be world-renowned," well then, as we say in television, viewer discretion is advised.
Apparently it is.
Thank you for
Well,
making
John
this
Alba,
evening, Ron.
the
This is so
Emmy
perfect.
Award-winning John. Yeah, that
Yes,
is
that's
the
right.
real deal.
You've
Yes.
never seen anything like this before, have you?
I actually have.
No, that's a lie.
Over at Charlie's Bar, over in Philadelphia.
It's one of those things they get from the cranes, like the toy
No,
cranes.
no,
you
that
put
was-
the quarter in.
No, the NFL documentary.
Yeah. This is for talent. Talent, Ben Ron. You should learn something about that.
Well, that's why he's scouting talent and leaving his microphone talents alone here.
Supersonic Championship with a 1-hour time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Hyena Hex, representing the division, weighing 260 pounds. He is the reigning, defending MFPW Supersonic Champion, Travis Jacobs.
You see Jacobs, the current Supersonic Champion, accompanied by division member Hyena Hex, the self-professed metrohexual.
The MFPW God.
And, well, he looks to be giving his blessing and is heading to the back here. So, providing some support, but, well, Jacobs noting, "I got this on my own."
I mean, this is probably the biggest match of his career right now.
It certainly would be hard-pressed to argue.
Ain't going nowhere, Ron.
When did I imply that it was?
He's about to go face to face with only the second longest reigning Supersonic Champion at 378 days, LSG.
His opponent and challenger from Edison, New Jersey, weighing 195 pounds. This is the Ace of Space, LSG.
Now, when you think of the Monster Factory, you better think LSG. He has won multiple titles in this company.
You're certainly right about that, Oliver. He is the only Grand Slam winner here in the MFPW, holding all 4 of the major titles, the Heavyweight Championship, the Supersonic Championship, also the Tag Team titles on 2 occasions, as well as the now MF Arena Championship.
Will LSG become a 3-time Supersonic Champion?
Well, that would put him in some exclusive company, to be sure, as only one other person has held the Supersonic title more than twice. That being Mikey Webb quite a while ago. As now these 2 titans collide here. LSG with the agility advantage, strength advantage going to Jacobs here, as well as the height and leverage. Although perhaps that agility not as much of an advantage as I would think, as Jacobs showing some elusiveness here in the early going. Jacobs now taking a moment to go to the outside to compose himself.
I'm just thinking of a game plan. I'm not going to take down somebody of the caliber of LSG.
Well, he's well aware of the champion's advantage, that the title cannot change hands on a count-out or disqualification, and LSG certainly familiar with that as well. But he also is savvy enough to not just go out there after him. Jacobs with that wry smirk a moment ago, I should say. A smirk, a smile, something along those lines. Either way, now using that advantage, was trying to stomp on the arm, and LSG a little too quick for that. And good thing.
Just trying to break his arm, Ron.
Leg trip nicely done. Now cinching in on the arm here, and that seems to be LSG's game plan, is just try to focus on a limb and go after it here. And perhaps try to go for the arm as opposed to a more predictable strategy of the leg.
That's a little indecisive.
Now Jacobs having an issue with a couple of those fans over on the side across from us here.
I mean, they're chanting TJ sucks, and he believes he doesn't suck.
Keep it in the ring. Let's do it right here in the center of the ring.
LSG saying, let's do it right here in the center of the ring. Continuing to stall here. this is the first time these two have faced each other one-on-one. They did compete in a triple threat match, and LSG did get the victory in that. And in that triple threat, Jacobs did pin, or rather I should say strike that, LSG did pin Travis Jacobs.
I think that is playing that match from back in the day keeps replaying in his head.
It certainly is possible, and now things getting a little heated here. And Jacobs again, right over by our way here.
Space, 1, 2, 3, come on. Let's go, TJ! Let's go, TJ! TJ rocks! Let's go, TJ! TJ rocks!
Oh, now a test of strength here, and a little surprising move on the part of LSG, kind of playing into the strength, literally and figuratively, of Travis Jacobs here.
2, 3.
Oh, now a little bit more momentum here from the top rope, and now a clean break. Oh, blocks it. Oh, now this is where LSG is most dangerous on that second rope. Pops over top. Single leg. Pace quickening here. Leapfrog. Roll through. Hip toss. Nope, rolls through the other way. And again, Jacobs sliding outside. You can see frustration building now. LSG has been a step ahead for most of this match thus far, and the champion is frustrated. A drop kick, and again, Jacobs to the outside.
LSU's gonna wait this time.
Head of steam, and drop kick through the ropes, and a beauty. So difficult to stay on your opponent when you're caught up in the moment like that, and perhaps taking a little too much time to celebrate and engage with the crowd. And that has given just that little inch of breathing room here for Jacobs. Oh, wow.
What disrespect.
That could have knocked a molar loose.
Chest.
And now a knee to the midsection here, and face first into that middle buckle.
Looks like all the momentum has shifted to Travis' side right now.
Snapmare takeover here, and kick right to the back.
The people at home can feel that one.
But the resilience of LSG. Well, kicking out and having a thing or two to say to Jacobs along the way. Oh, we're now looking to stomp on that arm that... Ooh. LSG not able to get out of the way this time. And Jacobs dropping that size 15 boot right onto the point of the elbow, stretched out here. Certainly a mixed reaction here from the crowd as, well, Jacobs, for the moment, was continuing the onslaught. Now sunset flip here and able to take him over. 2 and a kick out. And a huge clothesline
Nearly
from the inevitable icon.
Nearly took his head off.
2 and a kick out. Lateral press not hooking onto that leg.
I'm happy to try sometime. Yeah, you're right. I'm pretty fat.
It's satisfying beating up LSGs.
Scoop and a huge slam, giving LSG a moment to think about it. And now just draping the foot over the chest of LSG.
Such a nonchalant pin.
LSG writhing in pain here, is now being dragged to the middle of a stomp right to the hamstring.
Elbow to the back of the neck.
We've seen that many a time before from Jacobs here. Well, there's the divide. 2 and no. That's the first half of the divide and conquer. Is he gonna go for it here? The sleeper with the body scissors. No, he wants to inflict some more punishment here on LSG. Now LSG firing back with whatever he's got left, pulling from the reserves, and a boot from Jacobs stops that in its tracks. Now over the other side. Wait a minute, hanging on here, rolling through. 1, 2, and no!
Whoa!
Again with that size 15 right to the face.
What innovation in that offense.
But nonchalance on the cover, and LSG kicks out. Crowd certainly showing their support for both competitors, and I think a lot of that is just based on the respect, or maybe perhaps even fear, of the inevitable icon, Travis Jacobs. Roll through there, great momentum, and a back suplex. Jacobs holding the back of his neck. But you can see the damage done. That stomp to the left elbow starting to wear away at LSG here.
He's at count of 5 now.
And now just forearms back and forth, emptying the reserves. Now a back and forth flurry. Who's going down first? Scouted the knee here, roll through 2 and no.
LSG getting all fired up here.
The ace of space with a head of steam up and over the top. Kick right to the head, Jacobs stirring. Blockbuster from the top. 1, 2, no! LSG removing the elbow pads. Looking for the finishing blow here. Springboard. No. Was looking for the launch code. Was looking for the travesty. Cover. 2. No. Jacobs kicked out, but there was not a lot behind it.
LSG is thinking, what do I have to do to put TJ away here? What can I do to be a 3-time Supersonic champion?
He's setting up for the boot that was caught. Rolled back, charging in again. Power slam, 2 and no!
2 3/4 for us.
Perhaps even closer than that.
Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Indeed it is.
Jacob saying he put up a good fight. And perhaps now looking here for the no! Had the travesty scouted, looking for that pump handle. Oh, wait a minute, over our way here is another right hand, and again down goes Jacobs. Looking for the launch code, and it's caught. And perhaps is looking for that sleeper for the conquer. Oh, LSG with a sleeper of his own. Oh, and there it is. If he gets that body scissors. LSG putting up the fight here.
LSG's fading right now. Face turning bright red.
You can see LSG starting to fade a little bit. But no, there is some life left in the ace of space. Oh no, wait, but able to bridge through it. Didn't quite have enough on it. Wait, there's the...
Alba's going for a heel hook.
Oh, now a leg lock here.
LSG has to be careful not to have the shoulder in the mat because that does count as a pinfall.
The rope's just inches away. And LSG gets it. Jacobs has to break the hold. I'll try to fight back and wait. LSG to his feet, an elbow. Had Jacobs on spaghetti legs.
Going for the travesty again.
And he gets it. Cover, 2, and no! The champion in disbelief. Eyes wide as LSG kicking out of the travesty. Oh, but there's the conquer. He's got the body scissors. LSG trying to do something, anything to alleviate the pressure.
He's fading.
Oh, and there it is.
That's it.
Intermission time, 22 minutes, 17 seconds. The winner of this bout, and still MFPW Supersonic Champion, Travis Jacobs.
The inevitable Icons Championship reign. It continues for Ron.
And the ear-to-ear grin on the face of the inevitable icon says it all.
He lives to see another day for Ron.
And understandably so, a standing ovation here from Emmy Award-winning John Alba. A nod of approval. And an embittered scowl on the part of LSG.
That was one hell of a performance by these two. I watched that match over and over and over again.
But again, the disrespect from Jacobs. I mean, nothing we haven't seen from the division all across the board here.
heavier than mine? Guess who's back? Back again. Doctor's back. Tell a friend. So I'm going to take over for Oliver during this little intermission here. Mr. Danny Cage told me to go ahead and hop on and hype up this second half and do maybe a little review of what we've already seen so far.
Oh, most certainly, as has without question been wild here as we see the referees assisting with cleaning up the ring here.
That was absolutely an outstanding match between two professional wrestlers that I think they're going to be the future. You've got LSG, who's already gotten so much experience, has been around, and has trained a lot of the guys here, including Travis Jacobs. The refs getting their just desserts.
Oh, most certainly. I mean, we have seen just a lot of wildness here. I mean, the middleweight medallion, Daniel Alexander just seems to be a little bit, I guess, snake-bitten, for lack of a better term, when it comes to Marvelous. And after the fact, Jafar, the middleweight medallion holder, as the interim...
He did not like the idea of there being an interim medal. And
no.
I think he made it known that he's not going to let that stick around.
He most certainly did. We also had a heck of a battle for the MF Arena Championship.
Very true.
And Michelle retaining, but Westfield Kelly, the former champion, making his presence felt. And, I mean, still to come, as was mentioned by Derek T. Lewis, we have the street fight between DK Lewis and someone you're very familiar with in Kodiak.
I cannot wait. This is going to be one of those matches that I can't predict. I don't know if Kodiak's going to show up. I don't know if I'm going to step into this ring and I'm going to be alone with DK Lewis or not. I really hope that Kodiak shows up, and I hope he's in the right frame of mind.
You hope. I mean, this has been advertised. I mean, you still haven't been able to find him? Like, what?
Let's just, I don't know if you've checked out any of the recent footage, but I think Kodiak has been on a journey to find himself.
Certainly fair enough for that. And we have an interesting twist to the old Freebird rule as far as the MFPW tag titles are concerned. Usually you see people switching out, and you've seen that with the Golden Era in their time. Sometimes it's Goldie and Wet Brett Waters. Sometimes it's Goldie and Sean Venor. Sometimes it's Wet Brett and Sean Venor. This is kind of being twisted around. The tag titles are going to be defended in a six-man tag, 3-on-3. It's going to be all three members of the Golden Era taking on three of the up-and-comers here in the MFPW in Wonderboy Brian Morris, Christian Rocco, and Nick Batty.
And I think that I love seeing this new talent showcase. They've been working for years already at this, and to see some new opportunities get handed out, I think the Golden Era has really been on fire lately. They've held these tag team championships. And knowing the Freebird rule isn't a factor tonight, does that hurt them or does that help them?
Only time will tell. And we also have the MFPW Women's Championship on the line, as named by recent new champion in La Chica, Clara Carreras. And she'll be defending against someone else with whom you're familiar in Gabby Ortiz. Regardless of the name, her history is certainly the same.
I've been so lucky to get to work with her recently, and Gabriella has made just leaps and bounds in her recovery, and I hope that you've all seen that. And in this match, I think we're going to get a chance to see this new version that is emerging of Gabriella and Gabby Ortiz.
Most certainly. And then we have our heavyweight championship at the MFPW on the line. We have Bobby Buffet defending against Lucas Twitch DeSangro.
I love to see that Twitch gets the opportunity to put his money where his mouth is. He's the underdog. This is the perfect spot for him to be at.
It most certainly is, and we'll find out whether we have a new champion in Twitch, words I'll admit I never thought I'd say, or will Lucas just be a pre-game football appetizer for the champion in Bobby Buffet, who likes to eat.
Let's just think about the pedigree already of that championship, of the MFPW Heavyweight Championship. Can Lucas Twitch DeSangro hang up on that wall over there as one of the champions like QT Marshall, Matt Riddle, Damian Priest, just to name a
few. Yeah, that is certainly an iconic list, and we'll see if Lucas can join those later tonight. So that's quite a bit that has gone on here, and I mean,
I want to talk. I want to take a moment because I think this is something that everybody slept on during the show. John Alba.
Yes, I mean, I did mention Emmy Award-winning. I mean, he was sitting right here next to me, so I couldn't really sleep on it because I mean, he was all about. I mean, I don't know if he was following the COVID protocol, but I think he was a little less than 6 feet away from me.
What did you gather from being so close to him? Do you have any idea what his plans are?
I mean, there was nothing that he said audibly. One thing that I noted and made sure to acknowledge here was after that Supersonic title match, he essentially gave Travis Jacobs a standing ovation and a nod of approval.
Interesting.
What that means for the future, whether there may perhaps be a recruitment in play from world-renowned Emmy Award-winning John Alba towards a member of the division, only time will tell.
Yeah, it's a lot of X factors in the show today. We saw in the pre-show Oliver and Bizarre teaming up. Oliver really trying his hand at being a manager. Trying out something that I'm very familiar with. Wasn't as successful this first go around.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
I also want to think we had two huge matches. 2 minutes. LSG versus Travis Jacobs, Aunt Bennett versus Michelle. Which one was your favorite tonight?
Oh, wow. Putting me on the spot here. I mean, say what you will about it. I have to go with Jacobs and LSG. I mean, just everything that they put toward each other. I mean, their paths have not exactly crossed all that often, but they are certainly both very decorated here in the MFPW. And Jacobs just seemed to even things up here a little bit.
Definitely coming into his own. Definitely a new Travis Jacobs. I think every battle that he goes out into, his blade gets a little bit sharper.
Well, it also kind of evens their record at 1. This is the first time they faced off one-on-one, but in a triple threat match, it was actually LSG who pinned Jacobs. So now it's kind of one apiece. Will we see a rubber match down the line?
Oh, what kind of match is that going to be?
Oh man,
I've got to go.
Oh, you've got it. You're leaving me hanging here.
Here, why don't you go ahead and step in?
Well, we mentioned it here earlier. Emmy Award-winning, world-renowned John Alba.
World-renowned, indeed. Indeed. It just felt very natural to be world-renowned. It felt very natural to be world-renowned at the world-famous Monster Factory. That was a hell of a match. You saw that match before? I was paying very close attention to it because, unlike you, I watch for minute details in every single match.
Well, that remains to be seen as...
No, it doesn't remain to be seen.
I mean, I've got plenty of details here.
They're asking you for water. Would you like water?
Sure, yes, I'll take a water.
I'm okay, thank you very much. See, normally I only drink Fiji, and I know that at the Monster Factory they're not bringing Fiji.
They certainly are, but we do have...
This is totally Zephyr Hills, isn't it? Unbelievable.
Well, quality of the water notwithstanding, let's go back up to the ring and Derek T. Lewis.
I want you to get in. I can't sit next to this guy anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of Monster Factory Pro Wrestling!
Let's get back to the action for Ron.
Ryan Oliver Flynn back with me here, and not a moment too soon as I was getting a world-renowned verbal decimation a moment ago.
Oh, I heard.
Is a street fight.
This is the match I've been waiting for.
From the Philly Jersey, weighing 320 pounds, D.K. Lewis.
This is the match I have been waiting for. But the question is, where is Kodiak?
This fight's not overnight.
Well, there is the siren as well, D.K. Lewis has certainly showed his bullying nature as of late. Well, there's Dr. Carl. He joined us here during the intermission. He seemed a bit uncertain as far as his unstable patient in Kodiak.
I don't know yet, but I really, really hope that it shows up soon.
Oh, wait a minute now. DK going after Dr. Carl here. Oh, wait a minute. There's Kodiak. Now a series of right hands on Lewis, and oh, this street fight is underway.
Pulled the hood over his head, now he can't see. Oh, there we go. Oh!
Shoulder tackle. Neither men leaving their feet. Oh, and Lewis to the outside.
Wait, what is he doing?
He's got a head of steam here. Oh, there's Kodiak's ball. Oh, no.
That pan right to the head, unexpected. Oh! Is that a toilet seat?
That looks to be a commode lid, yes. This is a street fight, so, I mean, anything goes, and who knows what else might be under that row. No, there's a chair right to the midsection. Oh! Goodness.
Man, you can feel that from over here. You think he's going for it again? Oh!
Oh, looking for the big wind up here. Swings and misses. And a toilet seat to the back of D.K. Lewis. The hell did I just say?
I guess Kodiak was just showing how much appreciation he has for him.
Oh, now over into the post after the porcelain pounding a moment ago. And Dr. Carl Martin has that ball that fascinates Kodiak. And Kodiak now wielding a chair. Oh my goodness.
I don't care who's the victor out of this match, but these guys are going to be sore for the next couple of weeks.
Oh, the old bully schoolboy trip there, and now a trash can lid.
the ring. What more toys can DK Lewis be looking for? Got a piece of wood. And
goodness.
something in the bag. I'm thinking thumbtacks, Veron. I'm thinking thumbtacks.
And now double axe handle from DK Lewis after bringing a lot of plunder here.
I was here all day. Come on, Kodiak, get out there.
Oh no. Oh, there's that toilet seat once again. Wait, Kodiak looking to suplex Lewis.
Look at that piece of wood.
And Kodiak kicks out after being driven through that board. Oh, wait a minute.
Let's hope his pants can stay up.
Oh, no. The welts from that belt.
They're starting to form on the back of Kodiak.
Oh, shades of my youth from the late, great Papa Burgundy.
TK Lewis is choking the life out of Kodiak. The referee can't do anything about it since this is a street fight. Oh.
Wait, now using the belt as a mechanism to tie him to the top rope there. That left arm secured. Oh, Carl shoved. This has just gone from bad to worse here, and
It's only going to get worse from here on out, Veron.
oh no.
He popped the ball. Kodiak flipping out. Starting to gain some momentum again.
Well, destroying Kodiak's prized possession, and Kodiak not a fan of it now. Taking the belt here to DK Lewis.
Back into the corner.
Oh no.
Bring out the tacks. Wait, those
Legos?
Legos.
Anybody who stepped on one of those barefoot know how much that hurts.
No, I don't know which one's worse. Those are the tacks.
Your guess is as good as mine, but oh.
That would have been bad for everybody.
Back first onto the Legos. Oh no! Is that the?
The mandible claw! With maybe his
I'm
a couple
pretty
shows
sure
ago.
that's. Yeah, I believe that's exactly what that is, and that is a 3 count, is what that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the street fight, Kodiak!
Well, Kodiak got the victory, but I don't know. DK may have won the war, having dismantled the prized possession, that ball.
That's a good cleanup crew.
Referees in the ring here to try to clean up the aftermath of this street fight.
And all the destruction in the ring right now.
But this has to be a bittersweet victory for Kodiak and Unstable.
That's gotta get through. That is dangerous. We're picking
All
stars
right, ladies and
here.
gentlemen, we're going to take a few moments to clear the ring so we can get everything ready for the next match. Again, we're going to wait a few minutes so that everybody can get this debris out of the ring. Thank you.
Oh, good thing for one. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Wait. Going to the vet. You just got here. We had an intermission. Isn't that what that was for?
Small bladder for on.
I'll take too much information for 800.
Bladder, small bladder. Small bladder. I've been on air for 10 hours consecutively before. There's no urine breaks. What's in the water here in the Monster Factory? Where I come from, there's fluoride in the water. It keeps your teeth clean. You got nothing. Look, we just saw a street fight.
I wasn't.
I was looking
I'm
for
never sure what
talent.
to expect with you, John
No,
Alba.
of course not. You expect the unexpected, world-renowned. That's what happens when you bring someone with some prestigious talent here to the Monster Factory, the world-famous Monster Factory, but not world-renowned. We just saw a street fight that had Legos and soiled pants.
Yes.
What is going on here? I came here to scout some talent. I brought my Emmy Award-winning prowess over here, and you trot that out in front of me? A ball? A ball?
What are you looking at me like I'm the one who put this together? I didn't trot out
I see
anything.
your notes. You got the match lineups. You couldn't give me a heads up that that's what we'd be seeing. Two gargantuan human beings put themselves through hell and high water with a ball?
Well, you were usually too busy telling me to shut up, so how could
That's
I
a
tell
good
you?
point. That's a good point. You'd actually learn best to keep your mouth shut. That's actually a very good point there. That's the best point you've made all day. What do we got next? Tell us
One
what
in
we
a
got
row.
next.
That's what I've got, apparently.
That's right. Tell us what we got
All right,
next.
coming up next. Oh, my goodness. We've got the MFPW tag team titles on the line in kind of an inversion of the Freebird rule. As the Golden Era, Sean Venor, Goldie, and Wet Brett Waters, they've interchanged themselves over the course of their reign over the last few months, and Danny Cage thought it was time to shake things up, kind of akin to our last event here. And he has all three of them defending the tag titles against Nick Batee, against Christian Rocco, and against Wonderboy Brian Morris.
So you're telling me that one pinfall and the tag titles, in theory, could go to a new trio?
That is absolutely correct.
A new hungry trio, perhaps.
Certainly very hungry trio. You were right about that. And speaking of hunger, still to come later tonight, we have Bobby Buffet, the MFPW heavyweight champion. He certainly is hungry, and he'll be defending that title against Lucas Twitch DeSangro. But for now, let's go back to the ring and Derek T. Lewis.
Burgundy, I can back the stage. Championship, only 1 hour time limit. Introducing the challenger, the king of Infantile, Christian Rocco and Wonder Boy, Brian Morris.
Well, Emmy Award-winning, world-renowned John Alba did mention that this is certainly a hungry triad.
Absolutely, a bunch of young guys all started around the same time, ready to get their hands on gold.
Their opponents from the Golden House are the reigning, defending NFPW Tag Team Champions of Golden Era, Sean Fedor, with Red Waters and Goldie.
You can see all three of the challengers all trying to strategize together. Looks like Golden Era is already on the same page. They've been in this situation before.
And they certainly have in their roughly 9-month reign as tag team champions. I mean, say what you will, all 6 of these individuals definitely have a high ceiling as far as their futures in professional wrestling.
Absolutely. And you can see the MFPW faithful already taken to these challengers. Golden Era looking pretty confident here. Posing as the gold is raised. Looks like Christian Rocco will be starting out against Sean Valor.
Well, the bell sounds somewhat as Venor with the leg trip to get things started here against Christian Rocco. Up and over the top. Handspring through from Venor. Looking for the hip toss. Doing an arm drag. Drop kick from Venor.
You can see the athleticism on display. These two guys just going at it. Wet Brett Waters coming in, taking down Rocco.
And a golden double elbow here as Waters with the lateral press and only a 2.
Christian able to get him into the corner there. Driving in him, looking for a partner to tag in. It looks like it's going to be Nick Patay.
And a double flapjack. What elevation on that. And now some momentum here and a splash leg drop combination. Batee hooks the leg, 2, and Waters kicks out.
Now, do you think that Golden Era expected so much of a challenge from this triad?
Well, now here is Wonder Boy Brian Morris and double axe handle on the left arm.
Pull on Brett there. Trying to go for a slam. Brian able to get to the rope split, roll through.
I'll try for the blind tag, but a little miscommunication early here.
Able to catch Goldie, but burst into a flip. Up with the arm drag. What a
Drop
kick.
kick.
Right on the money. Bang on the banana. What a nasty fall.
Oh, wow. Goldie tripped and face first, cover 2, and
Those ropes aren't soft. He might have broken his nose.
Come on, Goldie, you got it.
Goldie, let's go.
Send it for a ride. Let's go.
And you can feel the kinetic energy in this match. Just everybody bouncing back and forth. Some advice coming from his tag team partners. Brian bringing Goldie over to the corner. Tagging in Christian.
Well, and you can see just a little bit of minute miscommunications, not quite the well-oiled machine that the Golden Era is, but certainly not operating in a malfunctioning capacity either, as now here's the cover and a 2 count as Goldie gets the right shoulder up.
Usually when we talk about the Freebird rule, that refers to being able to switch between pairs. Maybe Golden Era isn't so used to having all 3 on deck.
Well, it's something that you seldom see.
And with a tough forearm, rolling through to the midsection of Goldie there.
We've seen them in 6-man tag team action, most recently against Primal Fear back at One Last Fight, the Fallout in December. But the tag titles weren't on the line, so there's a different dynamic to it as Morris with a cover and a 2 count.
A little bit of added pressure there, knowing that your title's on the line. As they rise through the ranks of some of the longest reigning tag team champions here at the Monster Factory, the pressure's got to be mounting.
Well, it's also hard to say with them because they're also very kind of lackadaisically aloof. They're kind of in their own world in the Golden House. So maybe the pressure isn't as much as we're making it out to be. It's hard to get a read on these guys.
See them coming down Hawaiian shirts. They certainly got a relaxed vibe to them. Missed leg drop.
Springboard moonsault from Goldie.
Remember, all this is after hitting his head hard that second rope. The coordination he must have to still pull out a moonsault out of nowhere. You can see Nick Batey trying to hype up his partner.
And here comes Nick Batey, and oh wait, Venor taking out the partner here.
Stiff enziguri.
Venor is just high octane here. Roll through cutter.
Tagging him, Brett. Going for a slam. Sean perhaps looking for the Shantung.
Oh!
Hurricane Rana.
Hurricane Rana.
Set up for Christian. Ooh! What a kick to the face. DDT. Roaring elbow.
A rolling elbow from Brett, and now Batey up on the shoulders. Oh, wait a minute. John Alba with a low bridge here.
Able to tag in Christian. Set up.
Super kick. Russian leg sweep. Cover 2 and 3.
We have new champs.
We have new tag team champions.
Golden Era. Just as you can see, Nick Christian are right beside themselves. What a night for these 3 friends.
And now John Alba in the ring. Something tells me he's found his acquisitions here.
Christian Rocco, let me ask you something. How'd that feel? It's the time of my life. The time of your life, because you are a champion now. And you, I saw that look in your eye, Nick Batey. You didn't want to wait for opportunity. You created it. And now, you're a champion! taken lightly. Viewer discretion is advised.
An important proposition being laid down. We'll see what these new champs do. Oh, and I think I see Oliver coming back from the bathroom. Don't tell him that I took his spot, okay? I'll be right back.
Well, things certainly changing around here as the title's changing hands. The long reign of the Golden Era has ended, and now a little newer and a little hungrier, Christian Rocco, Nick Battie, and Wonder Boy Brian Morris.
Okay, I'm back for what I missed.
Well, you missed the tag titles changing hands. For someone with a self-professed small bladder, it took you a heck of a time to, you know what, never mind. Let's go back to the ring. Let's get to Derek T. Lewis, and let's get to our MFPW Women's Championship match.
Recently on AEW Dark. Do a little homage to the late great Eddie Guerrero.
On her yellow and purple attire is an homage to one of her inspirations in the late Kobe Bryant, famed basketball player. And it certainly fueled her here as she was able to defeat Mimi and Mercedes Martinez at the shake-up to win the MFPW Women's Championship. But well, here is Gabriella, who has held the title on 2 different occasions, looking to go for the three-peat here tonight.
Last time she held that title, held it for 434 days.
She certainly had quite a series of reigns over the history of the MFPW Women's Championship, as now a 2 count here from Carreras. Yeah, her most recent reign was 434 days. She's held the title for a combined 518. Certainly unprecedented, and she's looking to add to that number here. Is now a cover that only garners 2. And now rolling through here, and a back kick. And another 2 count, and the challenger in early control here. Looking to get back to a vertical base, and Gabby helped with that, but a suplex.
Holding on this time.
Make that 2.
Not the only one paying homage to Eddie Guerrero tonight.
Oh, now near side cradle, 1, 2, and no. 2 count as the champion kicks out once again. And that look on Gabby's face, she wants to become the first ever 3-time MFPW Women's Champion. A neck breaker and a beauty. Here's another cover hook of the leg, and left shoulder comes up. Now an elbow to the midsection, stalling that head of steam.
And a kick to the midsection.
Second rope cross body, but not able to capitalize.
Both women down as the ref begins to count.
2, 3, 4.
Going back and forth.
Get her off the ropes.
Vicious clotheslines. Kick to the midsection. Oh!
Down she goes, 2 and no. Oh, Carreras. Clothesline ducked, but knee to the midsection and planted down face first.
1, 2, 3.
And a 3 count, and that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 4 minutes, 43 seconds. The winner of this bout, and once again, MFPW Girls Champion, the gift of gab, Gabby Ortiz.
So for the 3rd time has acquired the MFPW Women's Championship. And a bow and a kiss to the crowd. This has been a wild night.
And we still have one more match after this, Ferran.
We still have our main event to come. Well, you can see he is fired up. This is a moment that he has been waiting a long time for. I've known this kid since he was 15 years old. And this is the biggest opportunity, I would say literally and figuratively, that he has had here in the MFPW.
Bruce better be ready to eat.
There is the MFPW Heavyweight Champion. 315 pounds of happy meals and sex appeal. Will Twitch be able to overcome the odds? Will he be able to realize his dream? Or will the champion retain as he makes his way right over by me to pay respect to Larry Sharp, as he is the 2021 Larry Sharp Memorial Cup winner. But tonight it is about the MFPW Heavyweight Championship. Twitch with a stoic look, looking up at the title that he certainly wants, but he has to go through a full buffet table to get it. Let's go to Derek T. Lewis for the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. The following contest is a full card, and it is for the MFPW Heavyweight Championship with a 1-hour time limit. Introducing challenger from Levittown, Pennsylvania, weighing 193 pounds, Lucas Twitch DeSandro. His opponent from Plainfield, New Jersey, weighing 335 pounds. He is the 2021 Larry Sharp Memorial Cup winner and the reigning, defending MFPW Heavyweight Champion, Bobby
Oh, 335. Okay, he must have bulked up for this match. I stand corrected.
So 335 pounds of Happy Meals and sex appeal.
You damn right about that. There it is, the MFPW Heavyweight Championship.
The most coveted prize in this company.
And a handshake here from Twitch. You'd love to see that. No shenanigans here. And there is the bell, and we are underway. Lucas wisely trying to go for the legs here in the early going, not trying to match strength with Bobby Buffet, as that's a lot of mass to move.
Bobby using his strength.
And leverage, I mean, he's got the height advantage, the weight advantage, so maybe the Greco-Roman knuckle lock, not the best of ideas. Oh, and there it is, utilizing that quickness, continuing to go for the quadriceps and hamstrings, trying for a drop toe hold, but again, as mentioned, that is a lot of mass to move, and oh, trying to stomp on Twitch there. Well, has the single leg, and a forearm to the back, puts a stop to that. Now trying to stomp on the foot here to get at least a moment of separation. Able to do so here, and that can't tickle. Now looking for the hip toss, and
maybe a bad idea.
Nope. Now looking for the headlock. Oh, wait a minute, up on the shoulders, able to wriggle free. And again going back to the legs, kicks to the hamstrings, strikes to the midsection. And Buffet just shoving Lucas away and spinning him inside out, and I'm not sure if Lucas knows where he is at the moment. Now Bobby just making Lucas carry all of that weight, at least trying to give him that effort needed to just breathe. Extra effort needed to breathe just from having all that extra weight on him. And the left hand had it scouted. Scoop and a slam.
Just the sheer power of Bobby Buffet, man.
And that might have been a mistake there from the champion. He wants to keep this pace methodical. If he starts to pick up the pace, that's going to play into the challenger's hands. He wants to keep things slow. He wants to just utilize his power just like that.
What a Uranagi.
And this is when the champion is at his best. When he lets his proverbial food slowly digest, as opposed to trying to rush it all down. Now setting up for this.
Lucas taking off that elbow pad.
Bobby Buffet saying not tonight as he has Lucas scooped. Up on the shoulders.
Oh, what a kick to the head.
Enziguri from Twitch. Up on the second rope, the most dangerous rope.
Oh! What a swinging DDT.
But I think he only got a piece of it. But the champion is off of his feet.
Hitting him with those Twitch kicks. Bobby wants some more.
And Buffet says that's enough.
Nope.
He was looking for the nervous breakdown, but Buffet broke it down.
Oh, what a slam!
Power slam 2 and no! Lucas showing resilience. And the champion looks to be seeking another helping. Look at the spear ribs, but Lucas with the wherewithal to jump over top.
Oh! What a shot to the back of the neck, and Bobby wisely rolling to the outside.
Trying to get a piece of that sensory overload, and the champion with the wherewithal to go to the ropes. I don't know if Lucas has the strength in him to move all that mass to the middle of the ring for a cover. He was looking for the mouthful of shame. But it looks like it's Buffet who's going to be getting the mouthful here. Got him up on the shoulders looking for hunger pains. Able to wriggle free. But the damage already done. Staggering.
I don't die. I've been doing this all 2021, all 2020, all 2019. It ain't gonna change. I'm the most dominant superstar here. You hear me?
Oh!
Lucas with a left hand.
Oh, my Lord.
Uppercut from Lucas.
Oh, my.
Another right hand. And Lucas to his knees after being on spaghetti legs. Still trying to go for the legs, but Lucas now unloading after a little too much trash talk.
Oh!
Super tick. And the fantastic forearm.
What a shot. Oh, and another one.
Discus forearm. Oh, pace quickening here. Nervous breakdown. Does Twitch have it here? 2 and no! Buffet rolling that right shoulder.
2.5 around. He had him at 2.5. A half more second, we could have seen Twitch as the new heavyweight champion.
And there's the mouthful of shame on the champion.
And another.
Feeds him the left of that size 13. And spear ribs!
Out of nowhere!
Hooks the left, 2 and 3!
Congratulations, and still MFPW heavyweight champion, Mr. Bobby Buffet.
It was a hard-fought victory. Lucas wasn't quite the pregame snack that a lot of people thought that he would be heading into this. Little football humor with the big game tomorrow. And perhaps Twitch's time will come, but for now, it is all Bobby Buffet. And thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to the Monster Factory Pro Wrestling's. Now, that's what I call Pro Wrestling 22. For my litany of broadcast partners here tonight, for Brian Flatley, for Ryan Oliver Flynn, for the Dr. Carl Martin, and for Emmy Award-winning, world-renowned John Alba, I'm Faram Burgundy saying stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe.